Cryptocurrency prices seem to be doing okay at the moment, as a lot is going on between the United States and China, and essentially the rest of the world. And we're going to talk about it because it is essentially the main thing affecting cryptocurrency prices at the moment. Now, we do have a lot of very positive catalysts on the horizon. Regulatory clarity here in the United States. We've got more and more ETFs being introduced. We've got an interest rate decision that is going to be happening here at the end of October. And a lot of analysts are expecting an interest rate cut, which would be very beneficial for cryptocurrency prices. So let's discuss it all. Let's talk about what's happening. And if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Claybro, and I'm going to be talking about some of the best altcoins to buy now, despite the fact that you've got a lot of trade concerns going on. And first, let's set the stage, right? Let's talk about these trade concerns. It says that Trump threatens China with new tariffs and countermeasures. So what's going on here? A lot of people haven't heard the word tariff in quite some time, so why is it all of a sudden being brought up again? It says the president on Friday threatened a massive increase in tariffs on Chinese products, rocking markets and adding a fresh dose of uncertainty into trade relations between the world's largest economies. Now, I don't think the reaction is what caused the uncertainty. What caused the uncertainty is the fact that China is trying to set up a monopoly and limit anybody from exporting any rare earth minerals or metals or whatever they are to essentially any country, despite the fact that it might not even be manufactured in China. It says China's become very hostile on trade matters, Trump said in a bombshell Truth Social post. I was to meet with President Xi in 2 weeks at APEC in South Korea, but now there seems to be no reason to do so. The leaders were expected to announce a full-fledged trade deal at the meeting. On Thursday, China announced a series of new limits on the trade of rare earths and technologies related to them. A spokesperson for the Chinese embassy in Washington, D.C. did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Trump's post. The announcement from China and Trump were a sudden escalation of the trade war that appeared to be cooling off. The perceived certainty from a forthcoming China deal had been pushing stocks higher, but the president's Truth Social post on Friday immediately sent stocks to session lows, with the S&P 500 falling more than 1% after trading earlier in positive territory. The Nasdaq, which contains many tech companies to do business in China, slid about 2%, and cryptocurrencies slid even further. Solana was down about 5%, Ethereum was down about 5%, XRP was down. Actually, World Liberty Financial was down the most. World Liberty Financial was down 13.80% of the day, 26% on the week. But prices do seem to be recovering at the moment. So with that, I'm going to talk about the top 3 altcoins that I am buying now. And the first, Ethereum. Now, Ethereum might sound like a little bit more of a boring altcoin, right? Ethereum is the largest altcoin out there, $500 billion market cap. Is it really going to be able to 10x? No, maybe not, especially during this bull market cycle. But over the years, as it continues to grow, why not? Next on the list, Solana. Solana sitting at $212. It is down on the day, down on the week, and I believe that Solana is going to continue growing long term, so I continue adding. Now, one that we haven't talked about much, and because it is new, is Aster. Aster's down on the week after peaking out at a little over $2 per coin. It was sitting at about, $2.10 there. All-time highs roughly around $2.30. It is down to $1.60 at the moment after a fantastic start to trading at 10 cents. This is one that is growing and growing quick. So I've been adding Aster to my portfolio. And if you guys are interested in grabbing World Liberty Financial or any of these other altcoins, you can also add Aster on the KSX exchange. You guys got a link for it down in the description below. As you can see, this has done phenomenal since its launch, up multiples, right? Launched around 10 cents, sitting at $1.65 after peaking out at roughly $2.43 here. So volatility is in full swing, absolutely, but this is one that I am adding. Now, these are the top 3 altcoins. I am also adding brand new altcoins, one of which is Bitcoin Hyper. Guys, Bitcoin Hyper has already raised over $23 million, and this is one of the best ICOs of 2025. If you're interested in learning more about it, you get a link down in the description for it. Very easy to connect your wallet if you are interested in doing that. But nonetheless, you can see how it works by using that website. You're essentially going to bridge over from Bitcoin to Bitcoin Hyper, utilizing the layer 2 network, transacting near instant finality, and then it's with zero knowledge proofs, sends that info back to the Bitcoin blockchain, and when you're ready to withdraw, you simply initiate the request, and it sends your Bitcoin back to your Bitcoin layer 1 wallet. These guys have over 15,000 followers on X. They are growing every single day and doing a very good job in a market that is potentially on the brink of explosion. So I want to know what you guys are buying. Let me know down in the comments below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.